You need to understand that your beliefs dictate everything about reality. They dictate everything about the world. If I believe this coffee is going to give me more energy, it's going to give me more energy. If I believe it's going to make me more tired, it's going to make me more tired. Anything that you believe about yourself or the world or someone else, the universe is going to prove it to you as true. If you believe making 10k a month is impossible, or even 1k a month online, it is going to be impossible for you. If you believe that you can't get any stronger in the gym or make any more progress or make any more muscle, it's going to be the truth. You're not going to be able to get any stronger. You simply cannot outperform your mind. Now this is obviously bad, but I've made a step-by-step guide that I'm going to show you in this video on exactly how to break your limiting beliefs and therefore make anything possible for you to achieve just through the power of your mind. So let's just get straight into it. Now first things first, you need to understand what limiting beliefs actually are. Limiting beliefs are simply a concept, a perspective that you've created in your own mind. They are not the truth, they are simply just a concept and a perspective. Second thing you need to understand is that they limit your area of possible. As I said in the first example, if you believe you can't make £1,000 a month online, $1,000 a month online or whatever, that is your area of possible. Making $999 online is your area of possible. Now if you break this limiting belief and therefore believe that making £10,000 a month online is impossible, but making anything up to that is possible, then your peak is going to be $9,999. Simple as that. They limit your area of possible. Now the third and final thing to understand is that they have stemmed from something deeper, most likely in your childhood. Let's say 10 years ago, whilst you're in maths class and you got a really bad result on your test, your teacher told you you are really bad at maths. And obviously because you had this stack of proof that you've obviously got bad results and your teacher has told you you're bad at maths, this therefore creates a belief in your mind that you're bad at maths. Now the next time you have a maths problem to solve, because you've got this belief in your mind, even if you might not know it, the universe is going to prove to you, well, you're going to prove to yourself effectively that you are bad at maths. So you'll have a shit result on the test again, or you won't be able to answer the problem simply because of this belief. Now the really, really dangerous thing about these beliefs is that every single time the belief gets confirmed, it just adds another stack of rocks to the belief. So let's say, with the example again, your teacher's told you you're bad at maths because you got a bad result. You then get another bad result on your next test. This therefore proves to your mind again that you are bad at maths. Now your mind just believes again, even more this time, that you are bad at maths. So this is going to create a spiralling loop. So the only thing you can do to get better in life and to improve in life and to achieve more things is by breaking them with this exact step-by-step process that I'm about to teach you. Now step one to breaking them is identifying them. I know it's not some shiny object, it's not some magic way, but it's the simplest and most effective way. So to identify them, the first thing you really need is a high skill in self-awareness, a high ability in self-awareness, just the awareness of your thoughts and what's going on in your mind. That's what self-awareness is. Now the best way, and the way that I've found to improve your self-awareness and listen to your thoughts more, is meditation. Because meditation, it allows you to capture the thoughts that's going on between your head. When you're meditating, effectively what it is trying to focus on one thing, your breath, for as long as possible. Now anytime another thought comes in, you start speaking to yourself in your mind, your task of meditation is to snap back to your breath, snap back your focus to the breath. Now obviously what this does for your brain, it teaches it to capture the thoughts going into your brain. Makes sense, right? And now the next time you have a decision to make or something you want to do or just anything along those lines, after you've developed your self-awareness and you can now listen to your mind and your thoughts more, you're going to listen to your mind when you have this decision to make. So let's say, for example, you're in the gym or you're walking along this street and what catches your eye is this 10'10" girl. She's fit, she's got a nice face. You'd obviously want to go speak to her, try to get a number, her Instagram or whatever. Now before you go do this, you're going to listen to your mind. And what does it tell you? What does your mind tell you when you look at this girl and first think, oh, I want to go speak to her? Does it tell you, no, she's way out of your league, you're too short for her, you're not good looking enough for her, you're not rich enough for her? Those are all limiting beliefs. Every single time your mind says something that goes against what you want to do, that is a limiting belief. It's quite simple. Now, a couple more questions to ask yourself. Is this an actual truth? Have you gone up to that girl and she said, no, you're too short, no, you're not rich enough, stuff along those lines? Is there actual proof that kind of goes along with the same question? Has she said to you, no, you're too short, fuck off? And have there been times where you've disproved this? Look back into your past. Have you ever gone up to a girl, spoken to her, even though you thought she was out of your league, even though you thought you weren't rich enough for her? If that's true, then you've disproved it. Now that the answer the mind gives you will start to open your eyes and slowly but surely crumble away the belief. But now the next step is where your belief actually goes for full, and therefore your area of possible expands. And now step 3, the most powerful step of them all, the step that will actually break your limiting belief, is underneath the limiting belief that you've written down. I think I forgot to mention that earlier, but when you notice the limiting belief, say, I can't get that girl, she's out of my league, you're going to write that down in your notes on a notebook later on. You're just going to write it down, okay? Now, underneath this limiting belief, so I can't get that girl, I'm not rich enough for her. You're going to write down every single reason that disproves that. So a list of reasons that disprove that belief could be: there's homeless guys with a girlfriend, there's guys that are broke with a girlfriend, there's guys that are fucking ugly with a girlfriend, there's guys that don't even have a job with a girlfriend. All reasons like that, obviously quite shit examples, but you understand the concept. You're just going to write them down. Simple as that. Now, as you start to write down the list of reasons, and you start to write down maybe 10, 15, effectively what you're doing is you are stacking a rock on the false side of this belief. Effectively what that means is this belief, it's got a scale. So scale like that. And now every single time you write down a reason, it tilts to the false side a little bit more. Okay, so second reason tilts more, third reason tilts more, fourth reason tilts more. And therefore, with every single reason that you write down, you are telling your mind this belief is false. And now after enough reasons, the scale is eventually going to tip. And once it's tipped, the limiting belief has effectively broken away. You don't have that limiting belief anymore because you have disproven it so much to your mind that your mind doesn't see it as the truth anymore. It starts to see it as false. Now, anytime you think, oh, I can't get that girl, she's way out of my league, your mind's going to be like, what the fuck are you on about? Of course you can. Look at all these stacks of rocks that tell you this belief is false. Now that's the end of the video. I hope you actually take action on this, because why would you watch this without taking action? You just probably wasted 10 minutes of your time, so you may as well take action on it. Obviously you can't take action right now, but you're going to go back to over this video, take notes, and every single time you spot a limiting belief, you're going to do this 3-step process. I can guarantee you can now achieve anything in your life, bro. It's that simple, but it's that fucking powerful. Now, if you're going to do that, I've got one more action step for you. That is simply just to subscribe. If I've made an impact on your life, the smallest amount of impact you can make on mine is just by subscribing. So it's a win-win for both of us. Have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next video.